Hello there, and welcome back to the Road to 2000 ELO Rapid series. We're on day 56, and I haven't uploaded in the last couple of days because I didn't realize just how intense playing an OTB chess tournament while also traveling would be. And I think I underestimated my amount of free time, or I overestimated my amount of free time. So sorry about that. But day 56, we are playing against the Karo Khan here, and we're going with the Panov. I like being able to know what I'm playing in the opening without having to think too much. I think that's one of the underrated parts about getting improving as a chess player is that you have to think a lot less in the opening phase of the game, and I think that makes a huge difference actually. Here, I'm probably just going to play knight f3, solidifying my pawn on d4, and then castling. I could also play queen b3 at some point. I'm going to keep that in mind. I think that looks like a really nice move now that I think about it. Do I play it now? If I play it now, he just plays e6. So we're going to try to incite a bishop move. And the second a bishop comes out, we go queen b3 and try to snatch this pawn. Um, yeah, but actually, that looks pretty good. Yeah, and already here we're going to go queen b3. This pawn's not hanging yet. If bishop takes, then we just take here, and then we take with the queen. Um, okay, and that is a free rook, I believe. Well, not a rook, but close enough. Um, queen takes pawn, knight d7 most likely, and then probably bishop b5. I haven't calculated this fully, but it looks too good not to play. Also, this not going to double pawns anymore. Yeah, and I was thinking bishop b5 here. Bishop b5 looks good. I guess they don't have to do anything. Maybe I can play knight here. No. Bishop b5. We'll see what they do. They probably move the rook here. I take. They take. I go queen here. Queen takes pawn. Yeah, queen takes pawn. Why not? It also adds a defense to this pawn on d4, which is not hanging right now, but just looks good. So I was thinking here, bishop takes. We just snatch the free pawn. Do I have a better move? Do I have a better move? Can I go queen here, knight here, maybe? Hmm. Let's think about this. If I go queen a6, then they can take, which I don't like as much. Let's go. Let's just go. I do want to keep my bishop on the board if I can, but I can't. So that's silly. We'll just take. We'll take with check. Small concession here, and queen takes on a7. It's a free pawn. Why not take it? Could also go queen here to c6, but then takes is annoying. Queen c6 threatens knight e5. Not really, though. That's not a big threat. We'll just take the pawn. I don't see why you wouldn't take the pawn here. Although, it gets scary a little bit for my queen. I mean, no squares here. If a rook comes in, then that's bad. Um, okay. I mean, we should take. Uh, that's not a... And now, at least, if rook here, I always have this. Probably go trade the bishops. Or do I go knight here? Let's go knight c3. Bishop here, bishop takes, knight takes, I hang this pawn. We'll just go knight here. We'll just stick with the material advantage. Okay. Now this feels like the wrong approach. Can I even go here? Then bishop takes. So let's go here first. Trying to see if he can trap my queen in a way, but I don't think he can yet. I assume castles is coming. can even play rook c1 at some point. But my priority is getting my queen out of this hole right now. So I'm probably gonna play like queen a4, just hitting the bishop, freeing up space for my queen to walk out of trouble. There's no checks still, which is nice. And yeah, I mean the bishop's got to make a choice, and it's probably to retreat. Honestly, if they want some sort of counterplay, that dark square bishop will come in handy. My king's very unsafe, to be fair. Like it's not a clear win for me, even though I'm up 2 pawns. I'm gonna have to find a nice little safe spot for my king. Although this pawn acts as shelter along the e file. Very interesting move. I didn't consider it at all. But can I just go here now? I feel like I just win a bishop or a rook. Let's go here. I assume bishop takes. Rook takes pawn is also a move, but then I just take the bishop. Oh, okay. That's not a bad move. To be fair, I missed that completely. Here doesn't do anything. Probably queen b3. Queen b3. Bishop has to move out of the way. The bishop. Where does the bishop go? Do I have a better? This feels like a tactical situation. I feel like I must have good moves here. I should probably hang on to this pawn somehow in the long term. How will I do that? How will I do that? What about queen b5? Queen b5 takes. You know, hanging on to the pawn already. Queen b3 feels safer. Queen b5, they have to go. Like, queen b3, they can go here. So we'll go queen b5 instead. I don't know where the knight's going. It can't attack me. The rook takes too long to get in the game. The rook on f8. So I'm gonna go queen b5. We're gonna send the bishop back, probably here or here. Most likely on e7. And I mean, there must be something to win this game. There must be. He could also just take this pawn, to be fair. But then I just take. Like, my opponent's only hope is counterplay. Although their username is Trick is Hearth. So tricks are probably what they're going to go for. I guess they also have bishop takes, pawn takes. If they don't want to lose material. But it's not convincing. Also, queen takes hangs a knight as well. Oh, no, it doesn't. It doesn't. Sorry. Sorry, this defends a knight. But yeah, I was saying earlier before the game started, sorry for not posting too much. My tournament only lasts 2 more days, so I have a game today and a game tomorrow, and hopefully I'll be able to go back to uploading daily and actually being authentic with my video name of playing chess every day. We'll get there. We'll get there. Eventually, when I'm done with my travels and I'm back home in Montreal, I know for sure that I'm going to be putting a lot more time in not just playing daily, but also studying daily. I do want to study chess. I want to practice my end games. I want to deepen my opening repertoire. The goal is to eventually, play at a serious high level club player level in the long term. Um, Interesting. Okay, so it's not a bad move. The problem, I think, is that after pawn takes, rook takes, um, hmm, interesting. I can probably just play here. There's a lot going on in this position, huh? Pawn takes, rook takes. Let's look at the forcing stuff. Um, should I just go for that? Pawn takes, rook takes. A lot of counterplay there. Rook here, trade. and I'm just up two pawn, up a pawn, one pawn, and I have doubled pawns, so it's not great. Is that knight? Can that knight be trapped? Should I just push? No, that feels dumb. Let's go rook d1. Rook d1. The knight comes in. Knight coming in would be scary. Takes. Rook takes. Here. Knight can't come in. Oh god, I gotta. This is a lot to calculate, but we're gonna just go for this. I'm gonna lose the bishop. Go here. He can't move his rook anywhere else. So he pretty much has to take, or else he loses his queen. And my long-term plan is probably to play knight e3, providing cover for my king, and moving my king up. Maybe king up first, if there's no checks. I gotta double check that, but so he's gonna try to play here, here. There's nothing here. This. Maybe try to undouble my pawns here. This is annoying. We'll go this way. Here, king here. I prefer knight c3 just because I can't ever be kicked out. Like this. That was my logic for going knight c3. I don't know if it's right though. And if he takes, I really don't mind this. I wonder if castling's the right move, or if king e2. I think castling's better because of these pawns acting as barriers to entry. But then again, the queen has an easy check. Okay, and they're going for the easy check right away. We'll just simplify. Simplify, and then he has queen check here. Okay, so what's my move? King here, simply enough. Knight check. Maybe king here is better. King here, I lose to this. Let's see. Let's think. Maybe I got to keep things a little less crazy. Knight here, queen check. Oh god, I gotta think faster. Knight here, queen check here. Do I have something this way? No. Let's go here. Queen check. Knight here defends the pawn as well. This pawn's defended by the queen. I'm worried though, for sure. I'm definitely worried. Yeah. Oh, I lose a queen. Oh my god, that was so bad. Oh my goodness, terrible, 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 terrible. That was a fun game though. Back below 1800. That hurts. Maybe I got too greedy taking pawns. We'll take a look at the analysis. It was an interesting game though. Okay, so in this game we got a pan off. So we played e4, c6, d4, d5, takes, and c4. And after the exchange happens on c4, bishop takes. White is better here. Knight f6 happens, knight f3, and bishop g4 is already a mistake. And it is a mistake because of an idea that I really should start playing on the board. But essentially, bishop takes pawn with check. and then knight e5, which double attacks the bishop, and you do win a piece here. So yeah, that's on me. These are easy wins, and that's the whole idea of the panel. And I just haven't played chess in a little bit, or at least not rapid chess in a little bit. Um, we'll come back with practice and consistency. But instead, we played queen b3, which I like as well. It's a good move. Engine still approves of this. It's plus 0.9 because if you defend the check on f7 by playing e6, then you just get a free pawn. It also defends the knight on f3 as well. And here, after knight d7, what I should have played is bishop f4, and bishop f4 is really nice actually. So the big threat is rook b8. And if you acknowledge the fact that rook b8 is going to be played next move, and that you probably shouldn't be taking this pawn, which I guess we'll explore soon, then bishop f4 looks very natural because it stops rook b8 from being playable. And sure, you allow this, but I mean, you're in a better position, you're up a pawn, and you have better development. So this is better for white by far. So instead, I played bishop b5, trying to go for ideas against the king. Rook b8 is obviously played. They take back. And here I take a pawn on a7, and that's okay. It's terrible. um, why is it terrible? Okay, bishop takes. That's what happened. Yeah. Queen c8 only move to preserve the winning advantage. Oh, that's clever. That's really clever. Okay, so the idea of queen c8 is acknowledging the fact that as it stands right now, if you were to just play rook here, the only escape square for the queen, if you look carefully, is only b7. That's the only escape square that I have right now. And so by going queen c8 first, my queen still can't get away. If you look carefully, like it has no space. I mean, I guess I could try here. Oh no, I can't. It also threatens c1, so it comes with a huge threat to win a bishop and rook. And in order to defend that, I should probably move my bishop out of the way, obviously. And then boom, queen trapped. No squares for your queen. Really clever stuff, and definitely something that is findable. And I should probably worry a little bit more about getting my pieces trapped or in precarious positions when taking seemingly free pawns. That is definitely the definition of a poisoned pawn right over there on a7. And my opponent didn't punish me for it fully. Yeah, they went for this. Here I played knight c3, which still allows the queen c8 idea, but that's not what happens. And here I play bishop d2. Okay, very inaccurate game. Queen a4 is the right move, though. Rook c4 is nice, and I thought I was better here, and I clearly was not. This is still okay for me. Taking is still okay for me. It's better for black, but still okay for me. And here I really have to castle. I don't know what I was. I didn't want to lose this pawn, but castles. Let's see, you do take the pawn. Then rook fd1, queen check probably. Oh, queen check's not possible. Yeah, and you get a lot of activity on this side. The queen here has to be played pretty much. Queen c7, queen b8, and knight d7 are the only way to keep the knight on the board. So let's say queen c7 is played. Well, then you just have a lot of time to figure out your next moves. And it's not that dangerous a position. So yeah, either you're knight hanging. Queen c5 is really nice. Sorry, queen c5 is really nice because if they take, you get a passer. If they don't take, then I mean they got to still worry about this knight, and your knight is free to move wherever it wants. So yeah, cool stuff. No, that's not what happened. But yeah, I played rook d1 instead because I was like, okay, I'm gonna relieve some tension, and here it was already just bad for me. And yeah, I just missed. I missed that my queen was hanging. That was very silly of me. I could have technically played king e2, but then check again, and here, and I lose probably. How do I lose here? Knight takes c3. Okay. Queen takes. Oh, and then wrote the end. Okay, yeah, yeah, fair enough. Fair enough. Yeah. So my opponent just played very well, played very good chess in a tactical position. I clearly need some more warming up. I do think I haven't been playing as much chess online as of late. I've been playing a fair bit of over the board games, but I feel like the scenario is entirely different when you're playing a 90 plus 30 classical game over the board versus a 10-minute no increment rapid game online. And I do think I just need to warm myself up a little bit and get back into that flow. But yeah, thanks for watching though. I appreciate you tuning in. I hope you enjoyed the game. It was a really fun game, a very cool game for sure. And I'll try to be back with daily videos as of today, hopefully. I know for sure I'll have time to do one for tomorrow as well, so that'll be nice. And we'll try to keep it going from there. So thanks for watching. Take care. Have a good one, and I'll see you next time. Goodbye.